You already know the vibes. It's your boy Zeta Cannon. We're here at NBA Studios. We got one of my favorite people I ever met by, chasing my dream and doing music. Somebody I ran into, seen his content, really stood out to me. And we end up linking and, we end up becoming close and just being around, watching each other grow and watching each other's journey. We got my boy Addachy in the building. Yes, sir. So this is your first time on Unfiltered. So I want to get your whole story from the beginning all the way to now and future plans and stuff like that. So where are you from?
Yo, before that, real quick, how the fuck I met you? It was just through Instagram?
All right, so we met. I know the exact story. This is perfect to start. We met. I seen you do content for AJ Azani. And I forgot what video it was, but it was the eye. You did the eye thing.
Gym.
You went into
that was
it was
the first
gym.
one. Okay.
And you did the eye. You went into his eye, came out the other one. I'm like, whoa! I ain't really seen nothing like that before.
Facts.
And then I found out you were from not close, but somewhere I was familiar with, the Poconos.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hold on, I got a link with him.
That's crazy.
Started looking at your content. I seen you did work with Bugs.
That's facts.
I seen you do work with a bunch of people I knew. I'm like, nah, I gotta link him. So,
damn, Jim, that's crazy.
Yeah, I seen you do. So you did a producer video for Bugs, and it was just a beat, just just walking through the Poconos. I think. And I'm like, I need one of those. So I booked you, I picked you up. We went out to New York.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? We linked with your guys. I think it was AJ and Drexel was out there already.
Yeah.
And it was me, you, AJ, and Drexel. We was in New York. We was vibing. And we shot like producer beat video CG is called. And that was the start of everything, bro.
They was there. That's so crazy.
That was the start of everything, bro. That day was so crazy. We was walking around New York, seeing different things. You picking out certain spots, you directing it. As you shooting, I'm not seeing the vision. Like, I'm just, okay, he wants me here, I'm doing whatever. When I seen it put together, I'm like, nah. The stop sign with the 1, 2, 3, the 0. Then I'm just like, yo, this dude's crazy. That's how we met, and ever since then we kind of just been, rooting for each other.
Facts. OD's been love. OD, that's funny.
Just been locked in, both chasing our dreams, doing our thing.
It's cold as shit that night. That's all I remember. But yeah, you feel me?
We're still outside. Niggas so everywhere.
Niggas got started. Since I could my first memory is music. Alicia Keys, she was 16 playing at the Grammys, so I just always loved music. Always loved R&B more than hip hop, but they might not see it. But I really love R&B, so that's how I always loved the music. Same time, seeing a movie, some nigga getting beat up. You know I like to fight niggas.
Right.
So I was fighting and I was playing Call of Duty, editing videos, and that's how I got started. But
okay, so even before getting started, where are you from? Where would you say Addachy is from?
Addachy is from the P. He's from Pennsylvania, from Poconos. He's from the Berg. Was born in New York. I was born in Queens, but niggas stayed there till they was 6, so I can't really jack that because that'd be weird. But to be something I'm not, you feel me? Because people be doing that out here. But I was raised and grew up in the Poconos. I live in Atlanta now. I'm not no Atlantean type motherfucker. I'm from the north side. That's it.
Right. So, okay, being from the Poconos, what was it like growing up out there? A lot of people think it's just a bunch of deer and hicks and cowboys or country. Like, what was it? What was your experience in the Poconos?
It was fun. I ain't gonna lie. I went to a great school, for what it was. It wasn't even the schools, the people. Like, thank God I didn't go to Strasbourg or East or North. Oh my God. Like, I went to South, which was the best schools, the most diverse. So like my friend group, even though we don't talk every day, like from high school, we still in the same high school group chat since we was freshmen. And it's almost been 10 years, you feel me? So that's the type of people I'd be locked in with, and that's the type of person I am. So it was cool. I'm glad I went over there. So it was just mad fun. We would just be outside. We was always doing some shit. I was making vlogs before we even called vlogs. Like, I was just using the Sony Ericsson. You feel me? Yeah.
So you were making vlogs in high school?
I was just, walking home from the bus stop type shit. Like, it's still on YouTube. If you really want to go find it, you can go find it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We might put a clip up of that exact video for everybody that's watching this to see. 'Cause that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope to know that was already something you were already doing just naturally, and it's something now that you could feed yourself and feed your family with. So, you said you went to South,
Yeah,
and you said it was more diverse,
yeah,
and that's kind of a point I wanted to get across about the Poconos, right? So South is diverse, but people think it's like all white up there, but if a West, North is like
what,
it's like a lot
Stroudsburg.
in New York and New Jersey, Stroudsburg, like it's like
Yeah.
straight a lot. I was surprised when I went to live up there.
Yeah,
Like I thought, all right, a bunch of hunters and the camouflage and
yeah. It is
know,
that, but it's not really.
Yeah,
not
it's
really.
that, but it's a
Yeah.
whole bunch. Like I literally came back to Bethlehem saying, "Yo, B, what's up, B?" Because that's how everybody, all the New Yorkers, that's how we was talking up there. So it was just so crazy. It was a culture shock for me.
All of our parents, they go to work in New York. You can't get no job in the burg as a parent and try and afford $500,000 home. Like that's not real. Everybody was good. Everybody, when we always went back to New York, all our grandparents, we was all out there.
All commuting. My mother is married to somebody who lives in the Poconos. My stepfather, and he commutes. And he's from Jersey.
You have
so
to.
It's,
You ain't making $100K in the Poconos unless you owning a business, and that better be a good business.
that's a fact. That's a misconception about the Poconos that a lot of people wouldn't know. Did you play any sports in school?
Nah, bro. I did cross country like in junior high, but like I said, I was doing karate. Then I did judo. When I turned 13, I got into MMA. As tall as I am now, that's how tall I never had another growth spurt. So I got into MMA when I was 13.
So you were big back
I
then.
was like I had a growth spurt first, and then everybody got taller than me. Fuck them. But it was cool. But I was just fighting. Like I was in MMA. I was wrestling, judo, Muay Thai, kickboxing, MMA, and the cage work, all that. Like that's all I was doing till I was, I don't even know. I think I was like 19 or 20. Like that's it. I was wrestling with the wrestling team my senior year just to get some extra work in, but it's just something about punching somebody in the face and breaking their arm. Not breaking it, but like I sound crazy.
Having the
but
ability to do that.
Just feeling it, it's just like you get addicted to it. So it's just like I used to get my ass whooped in the gym. I was 13, and they put me on an MMA team. Like I was just working with them a lot. So mind you, I'm this tall, I'm this big. I'm fighting grown men. They think I'm 23, 24. I'm like, bro, I'm 13 years old, 14, 15. When I was 16, I looked crazy, but I was like, nah. So I was just getting beat up, and then one day it clicked, and I finally got good. Like I finally learned how to really just fight. Yeah.
So you said judo, karate, and MMA, which is like a mix of all.
Yeah, Muay Thai, Brazilian
fighting
Jiu-Jitsu.
styles.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
I don't know. Jiu-Jitsu's dope because like you get somebody in an arm bar, you could really just But when you choking somebody out, that's cool. But Muay Thai, when you could elbow somebody, when I had my first amateur fight, I would say Muay Thai, just kneeing somebody in the face is different. I sound crazy right now, but kneeing somebody in the face, and they punching you and you just kneeing them in their chest and they can't. It's dope. It's dope.
Did you watch the Ngannou Tyson Fury fight?
I didn't watch it. I seen some clips on TikTok. I saw the live a little bit on TikTok, but yeah, it's just crazy. He got some bread.
Yeah, as a MMA fighter, somebody who's experienced in that field, watching fights like that, having a deeper kind of knowledge when you're watching stuff. What did you feel seeing those clips of an MMA fighter going into the boxing world, being able to put up with all the adversity and losing, but still showing that he could fight with the top heavyweight?
Yeah.
Like how when you watched that, how did you feel?
Yeah, it was great to see. I'm tight. He was supposed to fight John Jones, but I'm real tight. I personally feel that I'm tight, but it was dope to see that, and people be like Jake Paul or whatever, and it's just people got to feed their families. They gonna do whatever they got to do. Right. UFC don't pay that much or whatever goes on with them, whatever. But it was nice to see that he was actually. I don't know if you saw the fight too, but he was actually pushing the pace forward. Yeah. And not for nothing, if he actually I don't know what it is. Like when I box, I do the peekaboo type of style. So I don't know why he ain't kind of fight like that, like Mike Tyson did. Because if you learn from Mike, why not fight like Mike? Yeah. You see that it worked. He only lost because. What it was a shit out on the outside, Yeah. But yeah, I feel if it was to keep going, he would have. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it would be crazy.
Did you ever think about taking MMA seriously, as far as going pro and taking it all the way, or were you doing it for more of a outlet?
Yeah, no, I definitely was. I was wanting to I didn't want to shoot videos. I was just editing because that was what I enjoyed. My coach died. So after he died, you feel me? Like, I was like, fuck it. Like, if I ain't see no future going with anybody else, why would I continue? You know what I mean? It was just pointless. So after he passed away, I was like, I just hung up my gloves. I was like, fuck it.
Was that coach the coach you started with?
Yeah, like when I walked into the MMA gym that day, thinking I was all tough, you feel me? And he was like, I bet. You know, that he was like my big brother, you feel me? So he really whipped my ass. Like, I remember I thought he was really punching me for all these years when I was 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. When I had my first amateur fight, he was like, yo, I'm gonna really fuck you up. Like, it was basically.
Wow, so that was him actually not,
Yeah.
he was holding back,
He was
but
holding
you
back.
felt like he was going hard.
I thought, and then
Oh,
I remember we went to the cage, and we was just training, and he was like, yo, all right, we gonna spar for like 10 minutes straight. And he just punched me. Like, it was just a jab. And I was like, oh, yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah. You know what's funny? My grandfather's a boxer, right? So when I'm 15, 14, he wants his nephew, his grandson to get into boxing just like he was, right? So he throws me in the ring, we're sparring, we're doing little stuff. And it was the same thing. My grandfather's probably about 5'7". For the people that know, I'm around 6'1", so I'm like significantly taller, have way longer arms. When I tell you he fucked me up, and he's older, he's already 60-something. Yeah. He like, it was just amazing to me.
That's that real strength.
Yeah, like, that's what got me really into boxing. Like, the fact you could be way smaller than me, and just because I don't do it every day and I don't know the science of it, he could have knocked me out. Like, if we were boxing, he would have knocked me out easily.
Yeah.
Like, real shit. And that just made me want to get into it more and learn technique more and learn what boxing was really about.
After you get hit like that, it really changed. I don't know, when you get hit so hard real quick, it's like you see white. Or you could taste the punch. Yeah, you could taste the punch. That was the first time I really ever tasted a punch. And I've been hit all these years, but he really punched me, and I was like, from a jab. So imagine what I went through for the rest of the rounds. Right. You know, I ain't never been knocked out, though. I can say that.
Right. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Now, what do you say your biggest thing you took away from doing MMA and being in combat sport?
I'd probably say the discipline. Because niggas not disciplined. Niggas don't want to just sit down and focus or let the Netflix go. You feel me? If Bill Gates was here and he's like, yo, I'll show you how to get a milli right now, or a Billy, matter of fact, this is what you got to do step for step. And the first thing is take out all your leisure. Motherfuckers don't want to do it, bro. And I be cursing just to emphasize because I see it all the time. I be trying to help people, or I see people trying to help other people, and they don't want the help. And people don't want to take that path, but it was just straight discipline. That's all you need. That's what I took away from it. And I would say just the ability to adapt when you grappling with somebody that's my weight. Like right now I'm like 180, and you grappling with somebody that's 250. I done grapple with people that was 300 pounds. So, and it's like, no, I don't want to. It's like, nah, like go get in there. Like figure it out. You know, they just gonna watch you cross their arms. Like, nope, you know, but being adaptable and just straight discipline.
For sure. That's funny you say that because I recently, I joined Elevated Limits with my boy Roberto, and it's kind of like a workout training every week and a meal plan. And then also, coupled with that, I was going to go to 10th Plane at Bethlehem and join jiu-jitsu and just start doing jiu-jitsu to work on my discipline, work on my mental health, not to go be at jiu-jitsu tournaments competing, which who knows, in 7 years if I get good enough and I feel like it, you might just for fun and stuff, but just to really go there for the real discipline. I feel like I was lacking that growing up, and it's good to hear you say that that's what you took from combat sports, because that's the reason I was going to get into jiu-jitsu, was to gain that discipline, So I think that's super dope, and I could see it with your work ethic and through the content you put out, how consistent you are and how adamant you are about quality. That discipline really did rub off on you from combat sports.
I had to. I was getting punched in the face. It's like, keep your hands up. Like, keep your hands up, straight discipline,
Right.
But definitely appreciate that.
No, for sure. Now, moving away from MMA and combat sports, when did you get into photography and videography, and what made you get into that?
Yeah, I've always been into it. For as long as I've been fighting, I was into it. It was just coexisting together. Like, you could go find some embarrassing shit of me online if you really tried hard enough. Like the last people I was with, they really tried to find it. I was like, you're not gonna find it. But if you really, like, I could find it because I know where it is. But you could really find it. But I was always into it. So maybe around, I think I think my coach passed away like 2016. He did, and I think like around like later that fall or like the next year, somewhere around there, I had bought a camera. It was 2016, 2017, and I was working. I was getting $850 an hour. I didn't even have a camera. I was just getting $850 an hour, and I had to save that to buy a camera. Then I realized I needed a laptop, so yeah.
Where were you working at for $850 an hour?
I was working at the Gem and Keystone at Shawnee. Yeah, I wasn't getting paid shit.
What were you doing there?
At first, I was a dishwasher, and then I went to the fry section, and I became a cook. Don't ever think you above anything, because God will humble you, for real.
That's for sure. That's for sure. Getting into videography and photography, did one come before the other, or was it just full-fledged dive into both?
It was editing, like Halo 2. I was making Halo 2 videos, so that's where it started. I was editing those. Then Modern Warfare 2, that's when I really got into the editing. On the side, fake vlogging, making skits. Then, but like, it was really just editing from then till I was like 18, 19, I believe. So after that, then it was just, we was going to parties. We was going to house parties, and we was shooting the house parties. That's what it was. So then we was just taking photos. Then, I don't know how I got into the music videos. I was like, I think I could do this. I was afraid of Premiere Pro at one point. I was afraid. I didn't know how to do it. Imagine being like 12 trying to figure it out. Right. I was editing on the Galaxy tab, the first one.
Crazy.
You feel me? Just making my cousin record the TV while I'm playing Halo to make a montage.
Wow.
Yeah, like that's how deep. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's how deep it goes.
That's so crazy. Talking about Poconos parties and stuff like that. That's a big thing out there.
It used to be.
Also, you feel like it kind of died down.
Yeah, and from just from being with other people at ESU, like certain people, they be like, unless you're in a frat or sorority, but even then, it's died down.
Wow.
It's not the same. Like my sister, she grew up. The bar's not even open. Like yo, Strasbourg used to be lit.
It used to be lit,
and we didn't get to experience that. I'm tight. I feel this type of way.
Oh, you're talking about the older Strasbourg, like the bar hopping and shit like that.
Yeah, you could really bar hop and go to like 6 different bars, but a lot of them closed down or they just people change. Yeah, people change.
People
fight. Change. Yeah, at the fighting
licenses get taken.
Yeah,
that's unfortunate because I'm glad I got the experience.
Yeah,
at least the house parties and the different college parties in Strasbourg. Because
I got a few of the house parties. I said.
Yeah, that was legendary up there. That's all I would say. What happens at ESU stays at ESU. Really? But did you have any people that you looked up to that were doing it before you, as far as editing, videography, photography? Was there somebody you that caught your eye that was like, oh my, like that's somebody I want to kind of model myself after?
When I first started, because I didn't even know this would turn into what it turned into. I didn't know about Cole Bennett, like I genuinely didn't. I had no idea about him or anybody else or .com Nirvana or whatever, and I hope I said his name right, but I had no idea about those type of people. It literally took me 2 years to find out. I didn't even know what a fucking frame rate was, I swear. I had no idea what a frame rate was. I thought that existed in just the editing programs, because I used to just be an editor when I was a kid. But when I first started, it was for real just me. And then as I got older, obviously Cole influences everybody. I can't even think of their names right now, but Omar Jones, he's definitely one that's super up there because his styles, everybody's on his style to this day. But also, can't think of his name, but A$AP Rocky's Dexter Navy. Who does A$AP Rocky's videos? Yeah, he's a legend. Yeah, homie's a legend.
Does he do the AGWE?
AUG is a team.
Oh, okay.
But he directed like the Kids Turned Out Fine video. Like he's like the head director of certain videos. But yeah, the whole even AUG, just everybody like Haji Films and all that, like just certain people just on that. Everybody on that team really just influences me heavily, but the entire industry. From if you go watch Bad Bunny, the Titi Me whatever video, that I can't even say right now, but if you watch that and you gonna watch one of A$AP's videos, this is the same video, bro. And you look at the time and you try and it really goes back to that team. That team put in work. Like not even A$AP, but his editors like Dexter, Haji, I can't even think of everybody else, but they really the pioneers of this shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Talking about kind of them and then their team, that's the cool thing I kind of like with working with you is like most of the time it's you, but then you'll have like AJ on the side or Drexel, and it's like it's a team thing. So how important to you is your team, and how did your team assemble?
That shit took forever. I tried to form mad teams, but it assembled from, I just kept doing what I was doing. And we had just linked one night, myself, Ryan got the juice, Drexel and Goddard. I used to see Goddard, we used to just piece each other up. That's it, that's all it was. Then finally, he had hit me up one night. He's like, yo, pull up to Drexel's crib. I used to chill with Drexel all the time, but I would never chill with Goddard, and we just pulled up and we used to chop it up. Next thing you know, now we're living together in Atlanta. You feel me? So it just went from just a convo real quick to, yo, he's swinging me bread, I'm swinging him bread, and it just hasn't stopped. Like all the time, like we're always on it. Like I just got off the phone with him before I came here. We was just talking, so I'm everybody's IT guy, but that's my brother too. That's my brother too.
Nah, that's super special, bro. Because some people, like you said, it does take long, and some people it just never even happens, you know. So I think that's super dope that you were able to find people that you guys can band together and create something bigger than just what any of you guys could have did just by yourselves. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a beautiful thing. Now with working with all of them, you guys travel like everywhere. I don't know if it's all of you guys, but it seems like you guys go everywhere. What is traveling like? And when did you start traveling? When did it go from, okay, we're in the Poconos, okay, yeah, we go to Lehigh Valley, when did you start going to LA and Texas and all the Atlanta and you're just everywhere, bro?
2018, I think I went to LA. That shit was
Time out. So you start in 2017?
Yeah.
2016, 2017.
I might be capping. It might be 2018.
And so a year and a half, 2 years later, you're already taking trips to pursue different things.
I figured it out. Cause I don't know. I don't look at myself as just video. I was just like, yo, how can we go to LA? Homie Ryan Reno, he sent me this song. He's like, yo, I want to go to LA. Pesos is like, I want to go to LA. I'm like, bet. How can I make this happen? Like, nobody got whatever, like 4 bands just laying around. I don't know how. That's what happened. At the same time, when I got my laptop, I got a credit card. I built my credit card up for 2 years. Got us an Airbnb, and I got us one of those. I think I got us a Caddy, something I don't remember, like a Chevy Tahoe, one of those big ass trucks. And that's what happened. That's how I got out there. It was just a credit card. Everybody paid me back. Credit card paid off. My whatever keeps going up. My credit limit just kept going up. So that's how I kept taking trips. I started taking everybody on trips. It was like, yo, I'll just pay for it up front. Just pay me back if you couldn't afford it though. So that's how it happened. We went to LA. We stayed in a mansion the first time. My first time just leaving the East Coast, like not even going to Jamaica, Puerto Rico. Like we left the east side, you know. And we went to Cali. We stayed in a mansion. That drone video.
Yo, I was just about to bring that up. I was gonna say, is that because I never forget. I was working with you. I'm watching you grind, and then you go to LA, and I'm like, okay. But then I seen the drone video, and for some reason, that just when I seen it, I'm like, oh, he not playing around. They're not playing around. Like real. I really watched it like, oh word, because the drone's right here, and then it just goes up into the sky. You see the mansion. You see everywhere. I'm like, yo. This is crazy. So, was that your first time using a drone? Or
I had it for a few months, but that was my first time really just putting it out there. But yeah, that was the first time for a lot of things. We was just out in LA. We seen Stephen A. Smith just walking down the street, coming out of Chanel, and like we turned like my boys they were starstruck, and I was just facing inside the car. I came out the car, and their heads was just turning. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, why y'all look like this? He just pointed, and I seen Stephen A. and I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like,
was he in a suit or was he chilling?
He was in a suit, bro. Bro, it was like a Sunday. I'm like, why you in this? Why you in some slacks? Like, chill. But it was cool. That was great. Like, that was the best trip ever. I was with Pesos, Reno, Goddard had came, a few of my homegirls, and that was it. Yeah, it was a great trip. That was the first trip. That was the first one. And then, yeah, just at first, it was just straight credit cards. You know, and then I just recently got flown out to Vegas with a client I met in the airport because I was just holding my camera. Hold your camera in the airport. And that's what happened. She just seen me with a camera, and she was a content creator. She got like 500,000 followers. She was like, oh, I need you. She seen my work. We linked up. Vegas, the Bellagio. Yeah, the Bellagio flew her out, and they flew out one other person, which was me. And I was like, bet. And she got paid to eat. I got paid to shoot her eating. You know, so it sounds crazy, but that's
so crazy.
yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, you can never predict. Once you go on the run, you can't predict how it's gonna.
Yeah.
How things are gonna unfold.
Fucking
That's the beautiful thing about it.
Food connoisseur now, I guess.
For real. So you've traveled a lot, right? You shot in a lot of different places. What is your favorite place to travel to and shoot?
I would say, I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite place yet because I haven't gone to Europe yet. Like, I don't think my parents. Nah, I ain't never been to Europe. My favorite place just to go and chill is Montego Bay. I just be chilling. I be in Jamaica, bro. I just sleep.
Wow.
I just eat, sleep, drink, back to sleep. And I don't know if you ever felt. I don't know. You been overseas?
I've never been overseas. I've been to Puerto Rico, and that's probably in the Bahamas. But
For how long?
I was in Puerto Rico about a week, and for the Bahamas, I was on a cruise for like a week, and we just stopped like for that day on little islands to check it out.
When you was in Puerto Rico, did you feel like that capitalism leave your body? I don't know if you felt that yet.
It's weird. When I was in Puerto Rico, since I'm half Puerto Rican, I just felt like I touched my homeland. You know what I'm saying? I felt real good. And I guess you could say you felt the capitalism leave your body. It was more like an experience. Like I was experiencing out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't chasing like.
Were you worried about what was going on back in America?
Mm-mm.
You let the capitalism left you. When I go to Jamaica, bro, I be chill. I don't think about nothing. I don't care about nothing. I be chill. I be in the hotel. I don't go outside because I've been there so many times. I just stay in the hotel. I'll get mad drunk. I'll just go to sleep. The best beds in the world.
Right, vibe out.
Yeah. But also going to DR, that was great to eat some food. Favorite place to shoot though? Probably everywhere is nice. I make everywhere nice. I don't know. Yeah.
Your favorite place to shoot is the world.
It's just the world. Facts.
That's tough.
It's just the world.
That's tough. So like you said before, you live currently in Atlanta. What was it like making that decision and pulling the trigger on leaving where you're from to go live in Atlanta?
That was really intense because I was like a shark in a fish tank. And I knew I could be in New York and make moves happen, but New York is just so fast paced that you kind of just get overlooked. Like I've just seen it. Even if you shoot for free, somebody will just take somebody else because they shoot for free, or they'll do whatever else extra. In Atlanta motherfuckers is broke too, I ain't gonna lie to you, but at least in Atlanta, you're gonna be working with someone of value that could put you on to somebody else of value. So that was half the decision that I came up with, because I visited Atlanta plenty of times before. Then I had also told my homeboy his room got flooded. Wink.
Yo, I remember that.
His room got flooded, and we had a conversation in the basement. It was bad serious. I was like, yo, move to Atlanta. I'm gonna follow up. I got you. It took like a year, and I came down and we was locked in.
So he moved down there first?
He was one of the first ones, yeah.
But after our conversation, go down there, I'm gonna follow up.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's it.
And it was after that flood.
It was after that flight. Like I don't know if he was looking down there. He was looking all over the South, but I genuinely told him, like, yo, I got you, bro. Just move down there. I'm gonna move with you because it's Atlanta. It's cheap. It was cheap at the time, but just move down there because we can make moves. And I was just telling you before, like, the people's cribs I've been to, places I've seen, places that my boys have gone to, and we could just dub somebody if we want to. It's just like, I don't want to go to this person's crib on Easter. Like, I want to sit here inside. Like, I don't want to do nothing. But yeah,
for sure,
it's cool.
I got to make my way down to Atlanta, link up with Wink and you guys, and see how you guys do your thing down there. I think it was dope. That was a whole era, bro. Wink in his basement. He's DJing. He's on every social media platform, dropping content. He's making beats. He's recording people in this basement, and then it floods.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking at like, damn, bro, I don't know what I would do, bro. That was his sanctuary. And
bro, when you reach I have it on video. Like, he good now, so he don't mind me saying this, but it was like we was going into 2020. We in 23, right? I think we was going into 2021, and shit was just bad for us. You feel me? Because we left. We don't got no nothing. We trying to make moves happen. Like I said, people was just broken in Atlanta. They don't want to pay. Because I worked with the jewelers, so people would rather spend money on jewelry than their business. They rather have that look than have the actual thing to gain them that look, you know. But it was funny because I have it on video. I'm gonna post it. He was like, "Yo, I got $7 on my account. We just paid rent." But yo, all I gotta say, he not even, he great now. You feel me? He's great, and mind you, he's just DJing. He not even recording motherfuckers like that. He just straight DJing. He's going crazy in Atlanta right now. So not even on no big name shit, just business. Yeah. He just figured out the business. Once you figure out the business in Atlanta, and you figure out the way people move, you're good.
He's always posting the flyer, bro.
Bro,
always. He's
what?
somewhere, everywhere.
He'd be like, "Oh,
and then he was even out here. I'm like, wait, what? How you? They out here? You doing everything? He's going.
My
crazy.
friends don't want to pop out and support me, bro. You spend it every night. It's Tuesday. I don't want to get drunk. Like, chill.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Now, you start to get your feet wet in Atlanta. You know, things start to move and start to shake. You start bumping heads and running into bigger artists and stuff like that. What is that like? Working with different artists, and what are some of the artists that you've worked with in Atlanta?
Well, not music video wise, interview wise, and like content wise. So
general,
yeah, I had linked up with Status. We linked up with Status Jeweler, and myself and Goddard. You know, that's my brother. I always got to include him in that, because I wouldn't. That situation would have happened with my hard-headed ass unless it was for him. You feel me? And I had to get older and just understand, just, you know, mellow out, chill out.
What do you mean by that? Like, what would have held that back?
Like, I be standing on business all the time, and sometimes people could take it disrespectfully. And you know, as you get older, you want to change your ways.
Yeah.
I'm not like that. I just turned 26. There's 26-year-olds that feel like, yo, this is how I'm gonna wake up, this is how I'm gonna brush my teeth. But if somebody show me how to brush my teeth a better way, I'm gonna obviously do it.
Right.
If it's gonna help me out, you feel me? But a lot of people not like that. So I could, he and I, believe it or not, we disagree on everything. Like we be fucking arguing all day, but that's my brother, I love him. So it allows me to become a better person and just do mad business with everyone. So he'll help me chill and mellow out. Not to get too specific, but you know, business get disrespectful, you know, and I'm not, you know me, bro, I don't be disrespecting nobody. I be mad chill. Ain't no reason to disrespect me or talk to me a certain way or whatever. Right. But that's what be going on in Atlanta with everybody. So, and it's cool, you know, you gotta just move a certain way. Right. But, you know, we worked at the jewelers, we good, and cause it's a lot. Now we interviewing everybody. Like I can't even, if you go on the Status Culture page, on Instagram, you can see everybody that we damn near interviewed. People that's going viral on TikTok at that current moment, celebrities in the past, celebrities currently. But that was great. We had interviewed Hardo, what's his name? The Bay.
Hurricane Chris?
Yeah, Hurricane Chris, Tyler McKenzie. We did the girl, I Don't Want to Go Outside. I Hate Home. Nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Her, we did her. Yeah, it was that era, that this past year was just a lot. Like going to Boosie's crib, just chilling, like, you know, going to Cardi's crib. And
what was that like?
They had they wanted, like, you had to sign a waiver before you went into his crib, and I'm not with that because I don't know what I'm about to see. Right. I ain't, you know, but just being able to know what I know, you know, so I'm just like, it's crazy. If I gotta sign a waiver to go into your crib, I don't care. I'm airing you out. Like that's kind of wild. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna air it out. I ain't gonna leak a nigga's address or nothing. But you know, that's, you know what's going on over there. It's a little weird. I fuck with Cardi though, but Moneybag, we was behind with him and Yo Gotti. That was super dope at a show. We went to everywhere, bro. Just everything. I don't even know. It's so much. Working with those jewelers, like, it was a blessing. Like, just being able to, now I know the music industry, not only because of them, really because of their publicist, Angel. She put me on. So publicists, you know, you put you in public, basically. They get you in front of the cameras. And that's all it is. If you really think about the music industry, if you sit down here, like, yo, your artist should be making music and being in the public. Your artist should be doing the interviews and using their music in different creative ways to get on, you know? It's not the same how it was back in the day. So she didn't even tell me, bro, but her and I, you know, we Libras, we just locked in and we was just chilling. And she really put me on like, oh, this, that. Oh, working with Bel Air, going to Rick Ross's crib.
Oh yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
It's just so much I can't even think right now. Like I said,
we did a lot.
Before we move Rick Ross's crib, right? And we're talking about that big one that everybody always talks about.
Yeah.
Right? That ridiculous. Like, what was it like? Is it a gated? Like, what's the experience of?
it's not gated for me because I ain't pay no ticket. I ain't never paid no ticket. Go, you know, them tickets go like for like $500. I ain't doing that. Wow. Nah, bro. I had not ever paid. Both times I went to his crib, I ain't paid for nothing. I was like, no, I'm good. Like, cause people was just gonna, and honestly, that's just crazy to me, bro. Cause, bro, it's your lawn. Like, come on, you gonna charge $500 for your lawn?
Right.
If it was a house party, maybe 20, you know. But that was cool. It was a car show, and I'm tight. I was supposed to shoot Tyler the Creator, like a few weeks before that, and I had walked away. I went with 22. They do hats and Famous Nobody. They had a booth together. And so I walk away to get some food, bro, real quick, like not even 5 minutes. Just, you feel me, get some food real quick, a burger. I come back, Christian, his name, that's the owner of Famous Nobody. His son was like, yo, I just met Tyler. I was like, Tyler who? Like the creator, like what you mean? I was supposed to shoot his show and they couldn't accommodate me for pass. But you know, when I shot Kendrick, how fire that looked. Imagine if I would have, and the Drake shit just happened too. So, yeah, that should be happening. But it was cool. He was there at the car show. I had missed Rose like by a second. I had missed him. Seen him riding off in the quad. Met a lot of people there. It was cool. It's big. Yeah, a lot. It's a big-ass lawn.
Shit looks crazy. I think...
and it's hot. And you get allergies.
It's hot?
It's hot. 100 degrees.
Where is that? That's in Atlanta? That house of his or Florida? Or where is that?
It's not in Atlanta. I forgot where it's at, but I know it's not in Atlanta. Like it's
Georgia though.
Here's Atlanta. Here's the airport on the bottom. He's like somewhere. Yeah.
Okay. So you just name dropped a little bit. Kendrick and Drake. We'll get to that after these two. Well, this one I wanted to bring up. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. So that was a cool thing I seen you do. Before he passed, you got to actually shoot for Pop Smoke. Yeah. Right up there, personal, got to really get the vibe. And I think that was in PA though, right?
Yeah, Alibaba. Which is now, I don't know the name now, but it's Alibaba. Yeah.
It changed?
Changed the name, I don't know.
That's one of those places, you know, new management every couple months, whatever. But Alibaba, I've been to a couple concerts there. Seen you know, artists go there, do shows, but that one looked crazy, right? This is Pop Smoke at his height, and he's still, you know, he probably had a couple shows that he still signed off for that. Let me get this bag real quick, but he was really already. So what was that like, shooting for him and just being around them and seeing that energy?
I don't even know how that happened that night. That was crazy. It was. I don't even remember pulling up. I remember I called my homegirl. I got her in. I got her friend in. I got my boy in. And I was just with people I fucked with, which is more important to me than even just shooting it. Because if I want to experience something with people, but just having them there made it that much better. I don't know how, because he had 2 shows that night for the kids and for the adults. And I don't know if you've ever seen that clip of him overseas in like Amsterdam or something like that.
I think it was London.
That was right after that. He came, he did that.
And they're singing word for word.
Yo, and you know, even with the kid show, it was packed. Yo, it was so chill. After he did the kid show, whatever, I was right there in the section just shooting. It was just me and like somebody else. The kids left, and I don't know how, but he was just, I'm really grateful for this because he just invited me to the section with him. We just went to his section, and we chilling, and I don't be smoking like that, but pass me the L, I'm good. Pass me some drinks, I'm gonna get a little lit. So, and I have this all on, bro, I have so much stuff on camera. I have that on camera, like everything that happened that night. Like, I posted some of it, but I haven't posted all of it. Like, I have some great ass footage. That show was probably like the greatest energy I've ever felt at a show ever. And it was, you know, Alibaba's not even that big, bro. Yeah. But it was just him coming from overseas, and then the adult show came, and that was crazy. Because now we walking back, I'm recording that, and I'm just seeing it's packed. Like, you can't breathe in there. I got high from just standing. Like I don't be smoking like that. So I was just like, yo, there's a lot going on right now. And then people broke into like the photography pit, not even the photography pit. They trying to touch him.
Yeah.
Shorty's just twerking on me.
Yeah.
I'm just like this with my stabilizer at the time, and I'm like, yo, it's a lot. Like, you know, it was funny, but that was one of the best shows I've ever been to.
That's so crazy. I think even seeing that was another kind of sign of wow, like whoa, because I already knew how Pop Smoke was just going crazy at the time, and then to see that footage, I don't know, you kind of captured the exact energy of what was going on in there. Like I felt it watching it. Like yo, it looked crazy in there. And then Alibaba's a small venue, so even for the people that were there, that was probably just a great show because even if you're in the back, you're not that far. You know what I'm saying? And plus you're squished and his vibes, the music, and he's mad confident. It looked crazy in there. So
Ja was on stage, my homie Ja, he was on stage. Yeah. And it was great to see him because he's introducing Pop Smoke. And it was just like, it's like one of your bros. It's like, yo, bro, what you doing? Like, you know? So he introducing him, he dapping him up, like, and he on stage with him the whole show. And that was crazy. And my boy right next to me, he's getting fire ass photos.
Oh, Ja, where's Ja?
Yeah, where's Ja?
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, he was there or whatever, but that was such a crazy, I can't even put it into words. Just the footage I have footage of everything. Anything you could think of that you've seen on my page, I probably have footage of. Me almost dying, I almost have footage of. Like almost the whole thing, you know?
So what happened with that?
I have it. I just have it. I just have it. Like,
so another artist I seen Lil Durk. Mm-hmm. That was pretty cool.
That was a few times. That was cool. I shot Lil Durk at the Sherman with Vaughn.
Yeah, I was gonna say Vaughn. How was that? That's the same night.
That was the same night, but I didn't know Vaughn was gonna be Vaughn. I didn't even know Vaughn made music like that. I thought he was just supported his homie like that. Mm-hmm. I haven't even looked at that footage yet. Again, I edited it real quick and that was it. Wow. But I'm gonna go back and revamp my whole page. But that night was super cool because Kai came on stage. I don't know how, but he was already backstage.
You know, he plugged in.
Yeah, he plugged in. he slid in. So me and him right next to each other, and Vaughn right here, and then Durk right there, and then Durk just gets everybody else on stage, and it was super lit. That was a great show. I got some great footage that night.
Wow.
Damn, there's been some shows at the Sherman too.
PNB.
I didn't do. Damn, did I? I think that was out here on Levels. It was called.
I remember the one night Kai performed at Sherman, and it was PNB, but you were there. But I don't know if you were shooting PNB. I think you were shooting an artist that might have been before.
Damn, I don't even know. Yeah. I got like 100,000 gigabytes under my name. I don't even know anymore.
That was a pretty.
Now I gotta go back and see if I shot PNB.
I don't know if you were definitely there. I don't know if you were shooting PNB though. But yeah, Sherman is legendary too. There was so much stuff that happened at Sherman, and that's like a small little venue too that can get crazy if it's the right person.
Tekka coming with Cash, so that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be great.
So this is funny. Shooting for what's his name? For Kari with Aux on the beat. At that big mansion, and there was a little controversy with the song and all that.
Oh, nah, that wasn't with For Rari. That was
For Kari, not Rari, not Rari.
Kari.
Is that his name?
Nah, you talking about Don? It was Aux. You know, talking about Aux and Don.
Oh, okay.
That was
okay.
Bro, imagine spending like a whole day shooting a video just to find out somebody stole the song. Had the beat remade, stole the lyrics. That's why I say he stole the lyrics and the hook. He stole everything. Crazy. And it's funny because he hasn't even dropped or made music since then. It's crazy. Wow. And I'm just speaking about this because I was tight. Because I don't even think I got paid out all the way.
From your perspective, that was a crazy time. That was a crazy thing.
Yeah, and just what we had to do that day and the heat. But yeah, homie had stole the song basically and had Aux remade the beat. And Aux didn't know. He was completely innocent. He just didn't know. I'm just there to shoot a video. Yeah, we don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you're super oblivious to what's
going on. Bro, the song going crazy on SoundCloud. It hit 200 streams that day. We was shooting the video, and it was like 220 a week later. Like it's going up. Yeah. Then all of a sudden on Instagram we seeing like, yo, homie stole my song, and his friends is commenting. I was like, bro, what you talking about? And It was just a big waste of time. I don't usually speak on certain stuff like that. I just keep it to myself. But homie wasted my time. You feel me? Like, that's fucked up.
Has that happened to you before? Like, just you go, you shoot, and then the client's just like, yeah, you know what? We're doing something else, or this ain't coming out, or whatever.
Doing something else was cool, but stealing a whole song and you can't release it because even the producer ready to sue you, bro. That's crazy because using the producer's home, his car, his crib.
He was signed to Aux at the time. To be honest,
It was fucked up, but yeah, that was the situation with Aux. But Aux is cool. That's the homie.
cool.
Yeah, that's the homie. He everybody from Long Island chill because I lived on Long Island, so he got it's that Long Island vibe of just being chill.
Yeah. He's another one that's about his business too.
I fuck with him for that. Yeah,
For sure. Shout out to Aux, man. We gotta link up again in New York next session out there. I'll invite him and
yeah,
we'll all link up.
definitely need to.
But moving on a little past that to more positive vibes. Your logo, right? The Addachy logo, the legendary logo.
Which one?
Right. Which one? Right? The little monster. Does he have a name? Does the monster have a name?
Nah, that's just Dachi. That's just Dachi.
Where did you come up with the concept of that logo, and when was that birthed?
That logo was a part, like, so imagine this is the original logo, right? Like the regular, like whatever, how many sides it is, and that's a rhombus or whatever.
Yeah, rhombus. Yeah.
But it's that shape. Imagine that's here. It was a pin on a bigger logo. So there's a whole nother logo that hasn't been revealed yet. I don't think I'll ever use. But that little logo was just a pin.
Wow.
And I was like, I saw it, like, homie sent it to me one day. He sent it for our group because I wanted to make vlogs for us. And you know, when you went to girls in high school, they're like, oh, y'all, like, we getting hoodies made, we trying to do business, you know? Bitches like, oh, that's weird, like, y'all corny. And you say, like, yo, fuck you know? But I wish I would have just stuck with it at that time because we did that way before. Like, way before 2015, we was doing this. But that logo, I was jacking the little, logo I got. And so I always kept it. And when he sent it to me, he might have sent that shit to me like 2013, bro. I might have had that logo. And I was like, I made Addachy Media at gmail.com. Addachy, he's not even spelled the same way. But got that. And then a few years later, started shooting. So the arms and the legs came about. I think I just asked him. I was like, yo, bro, add some arms and legs and make this nigga run. You know, cool. Then I had somebody else have him hold the camera, and he's on a record player because, I just be with music all the time. So it don't mean nothing for real. It's just, that's just how niggas know me. But somebody else was in Allentown, and they see one of my other logos, and they was like, yo, why I keep seeing this shit everywhere? Like, And I was like, oh, I'm doing the right thing.
Nah, for sure. It got that look to it. They're like, what is that? But it's also tough.
Kids love it.
Yeah.
Like children love it. For they like, they'll just stare at it. Like this. I just got a tattoo of it. You really can't even see it, but I got this tattoo right here. I'm gonna get all the logos. I have the original logo tattooed on my ring finger. So I only got finger tats. I got
Addachy children's book coming soon.
Yo, what? Yo, come on, you revealing too much. I ain't even lying. I swear.
Bro, that would be so fire.
I ain't even lying.
That would be so fire. The dope thing with your logo that I thought was cool was that, I don't know if you still do it, but you put him in the videos in little weird places that people might not even notice, but he's there.
Yeah.
And I thought that was super cool.
Little effects, yeah. It's at the intro if I remember to do it when I'm editing.
Yeah, right.
When I edit, I just straight edit. I don't be thinking, but yeah.
For sure. One more thing I want to ask you. Now, looking into the future for Addachy and Addachy Media, what do you see yourself moving on to next or evolving into in the future?
Straight business, just working with more businesses, like individual content creators. I want to be able to pull up to anybody and just be like, yo, I can make you $1 million, Like that's all I want, because I've put people on in the sense of like their life is okay and they're good and they're financially, I put one of my homegirls on. She's just fire, And I was like, yo, let me put you on with this agency. I know the agency owner. Put her on with the agency owner. And that's all she does is model now. She doesn't do anything else. She'll be in bed and she'll only get up to go and model. She's been in Sleepy Hollow's videos. She was in a Super Bowl commercial with Eli Manning and Fabio Foreign. She was just in Eli Frost's video. She was just in a little Tekka's video. That's just who I can remember. But she's damn near been in everybody's video just because I know when someone looks good and has that attitude and they're ready to work, I could put them on. But I just want to be able to say like, yo, I could make you $1 million. So I would just want to work with a business, make them content, literally go on their advertisements and run their fucking marketing, you know, make them ads and just do that. That's what I'm really focused on. But at the end of the day, I really just want to go on tour with someone. Yeah. I want to go on tour with someone because I damn near already lived that tour life. Right. Like, that's why I told you, like, don't be judging me for drinking, you know, so early. Like, it's just, I'll be in the airport and I'm afraid to fly sometimes. I'll just be drinking. So, yeah, got to get them nerves out. Yeah. So it might be Thursday to y'all, but it's Monday to me. Monday we turn up, we flying out. Yeah. But that's what it is. I just be chilling. But that's what I hope for, and just hopefully just making people more money and just being connected, because not that I always had money or anything like that, but that's not what matters to me. Just being able to pull up to whoever's crib, like on some Kanye shit. Bro, you could sleep here any day, bro. I already got clothes for you. You feel me? You a large, you a fucking 34. I got jeans. Like, I just want niggas to be able to take care of me like that, because that goes so much further, and I'll always be good. Like, being old, being like 80, 90, that's what I be thinking about. And people showing up to my birthday when I'm 80 and 90, when I have a party, you feel me? Like my grandmother, bro, I don't know how old she was, but let me tell you, my great-grandmother, when she passed away, yo, niggas from France flew to her funeral. Tell me that's not gangster. Yeah. You catching a flight for somebody that died, bro? Keep it real. Anybody you know right now, you catching a flight for them? You catching a flight for anybody you know that died? Yo, imagine how great and how dope you gotta be from France, from Haiti, from Europe. Bro, people just, you feel me, to come to her funeral to see her one more time. My great-grandmother, she wasn't even nobody like famous like that. It was just the love that you give for people. So that's what I be caring about. So I want niggas, you feel me, when I'm 130, 135 and I'm done, call it a day, I want niggas to be like, nah, we coming from Australia, Japan. A nigga I met on the train that followed me, gotta pull up. That's all I want for nigga, and not even for me. I want people to come together at the end of the day when the shit is all over, bro, and niggas is lying down. I want niggas to come together and be like, damn, look how many people's lives this nigga done fucked with. And then he made them people be friends and they kids be friends. Yes. And that becomes family. I don't give, like, fuck the videos, fuck the money, fuck everything. I don't care about nothing else but that. Making that fucking legacy. Like, tell me that's not gangster. Niggas flying from France to come see you. Like, you know, pray for you, making sure you get to heaven. Like, nah, ain't nothing else madder than that.
Building a real life network.
Yeah, bro, like, that's, yo, I was a kid, you feel me, and I seen that. And even my grandmother, just she having a birthday party, I think she was like, I don't know, she was like 96 or something. Neighbors in Staten Island, whatever, the church, fucking with her, whoever, just people just messing with you in just a certain type of way. And when those people come together, they could create something. It doesn't even have to be music or art. It could just be love and just the appreciation of that person and wanting to be a better person at the end of the day, and just give back. Because that's all it is. Like, exactly. if you got a milli, what you not giving back for it? You know? So you got to just give back and spread love.
For sure. I feel like the energy your great-grandmother left on this earth, definitely you carry it. And I think that's why that first day I even met you, I felt it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this dude's a real one. And then not too long after that, you do a radio interview. I just met you. I met you probably one time. You do a radio interview and you shout me out. You're like, yo, Zay deserves to be here right now. I'm listening to this shit because I'm like, oh, Addachy Interview, let me watch it. I didn't expect to hear my name whatsoever. And that just spoke volumes to me. I'm like, nah, like, and I told my boy Mech this. I was like, at that moment, I'm like, you're one of them. And when I say that, I mean, I look at myself as somebody who, we create and stuff, but that, like, exactly what you just explained is exactly what I'm trying to build. Just want to connect people, have fun, create, build a network of people that love and respect you, to where, you might be down out one day, but you could walk in my house, you could walk in his house, you have that real bond with real people that really care about you. You can go 3 months not talking, but you know in the back of their mind and in their hearts, like, yo, I got them for life. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it's all about. Cause
that's it, bro. Cause when you in that fucking grave, bro, and like you just see someone that you fucked with, it's like, damn, what really matters Like, you can't bring no bread with you. You can't bring no drip with you. You can't bring no one with you. It's like what you left. You feel me? So I be taking that shit serious. Like, that's the only serious thing about me is like, yo, when you die, my nigga, like, what did you leave? Like, if Zay the Cannon don't connect to one of my niggas in Atlanta, you feel me? If Zay and homie can't link, just off of my strength, it's like, yo, Addachy fucked with me so much, like, he done already mentioned you to me. Like, you don't think I already mentioned niggas to you? You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? So it just be a lot of shit going on, bro. And I'm always working on it. That's all I care about is just leaving that behind. Like your kids and homies' kids over here one day should connect. You know, like for real, like that's how it should be. Niggas should walk around with their heart on their fucking sleeve, bro. And I be taking that shit so seriously. That's all I care about is just straight love, like just straight love. Like I just want niggas to come from Mars to catch a flight for me,
Yes,
and make some history, make the next Amazon or some shit. Like yo, what happened for Addachy? He don't even want the bread. Just just give him some love. That's it.
I feel like everything you want in this world, you will get in abundance. And I think as long as you continue to do exactly what you're doing right now, it's only going to grow. I'm proud of where you've gotten to from when I met you, and even from before hearing your story and what it was like before I met you and all of that. I'm super proud of you. I'm rooting for you always, and hopefully with the next interview we could do it in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
Something
I ain't gonna
like
lie,
that.
you come to Atlanta.
I'm be lit. I ain't gonna be lit. Yeah.
If I'm sorry to everybody watching Unfiltered if the interview in Atlanta I'm all slurring and stuff.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, but
not hold us back.
I appreciate you having me, bro. You already know I always fucked with you, bro, since day one. We was just locked in. Niggas was cool, just real genuine. Not no weird fake shit that be going on in this industry. It was just chill. Sure, and you and I both know how that shit goes. So I appreciate you for having me on the platform. Zay the Cannon, what you calling this?
Unfiltered.
Zay the Cannon, Unfiltered. You got to do the chop when you get everybody on here. Zay the Cannon, Unfiltered Part 2. Zay the Cannon, Unfiltered, Addachy Media. Zay the Cannon, nah. I appreciate you for having me for real. I'm glad, I'm gonna definitely promote you, try and get some people on here and just keep the motion going and shit like that, because that's all it's about.
Addachy Media, yo, go follow my boy Addachy on everything. Shout out to NBA Studios for letting me rock out with the studio. Shout out to Mech for pulling up with the camera, helping me with all his great ideas, making my dreams come to reality. We here, Unfiltered, baby.
We here. Shout out NBA Studios.